It will be a busy and potentially historic week at the Ohio State House. As NBC4's Ohio State House newsroom reporter Jason Aubrey tells us, while lawmakers are swamped with bills, it is a major vote that's drummed up the most drama.
For nearly 2 months, the House of Representatives has not passed a bill out of its chamber because session after session has been canceled due to dissension in the ranks of the majority party and an inability for them to come to consensus over who should be the next Speaker of the House. For more than 50 days, the position has sat vacant, leading to a backlog of bills, sometimes sensitive, but we have been promised that a new Speaker will be selected Wednesday. The 3 nominees likely to get votes are Republican Representatives Ryan Smith and Andy Thompson, and Democrat Fred Strayhorn. Republicans are split over Smith and Thompson as a bitter rivalry plays out in advance of next year's Speaker's race, with Thompson being seen as a proxy for Representative Larry Householder. At stake, control of millions of dollars in campaign money to be used in the upcoming election. Most of the Democrats are going to vote for Strayhorn, as they claim none of the Republicans are acceptable, given the nature of former Speaker Rosenberger's resignation and subsequent FBI raid of his home storage unit and documents seized at the Capitol.
What's important is that we make sure that whoever the Speaker is running to be the Speaker of the House, not just to be the head of the Republican campaign committee. Their job is to make sure we pass the legislation that the people of Ohio need, not just to send everybody home to go knock on doors and raise money.
The vote is scheduled for Wednesday and could take several hours to resolve if the dissenting Republicans continue to refuse to back Smith. Now, whoever is chosen is expected to clear up most of the backlog of bills before they allow lawmakers to go on summer break. Local for you at the State House, Jason Aubrey, NBC4.